Oh my god, I love being motivated. I love being motivated. Me too. I love being motivated.
Welcome to Joyous Expansion, my most favorite person in the world. You. Today, I'm going to be talking about positivity and the power of positivity. I have met a decent amount of resistance when talking to people about being positive and having a positive outlook on life. They like to tell me things like, I want to be realistic. And you can't be positive all the time, so I'm going to be negative. That's how they talk. I'm here to tell you that you can be a positive person and have a positive outlook on your life. This just takes practice to be positive. And there are good reasons why to be positive, as negative people tend to look at the past and the problems in their life. Things that happen in the past. Things that hinder their future because of their past. As they look at the negative aspects, there's a certain powerlessness in negativity. There's not a lot of doing something. There's a lot of complaining. Negative has tons of complaining. However, positives is solution orientated. Is you look at the negatives and that spawns solutions. Things to do. When you do something, do you really feel that negativity? It could be sparked by that negativity. That negativity could be the reaction, that catalyst, if you will, to spark the positive. But as you're doing the solution, you feel good because you're doing something about it, not sitting there and complaining. One thing that the negatives, the cynics, like to tell me is that they're being realistic. They can look at something and find 1,000 negative things that can happen, even though only one will happen. And those 999 fantasies that they had. However, they can only think of 4 or 5 positives. If none of them happen, that's 5 things that didn't happen compared to over 900 and something. Probably going to think of a few thousand negatives. Which one sounds more fanciful to you? 1,000 fantasies versus 5 or 6. Also, a coward dies 1,000 deaths. All 999 fantasies, when you imagine it, when you imagine something happening to you, you are living through that again. Every time you think of something negative, your body releases the negative emotions. Every time you think of something positive, your body releases the negative, those positive. In fact, think of a wonderful memory right now. Think of the first time you played with your puppy, or your child being born, or the first time you fell in love. When you take those things that you imagine, you are releasing positive chemicals in your brain, and they're going through your body, and you are feeling wonderful. And that's the same thing that happens when you think of negative. If you think of your heartbreak, or a time someone pissed you off, or a time you were really upset, or when someone you loved died, you're releasing those same chemicals, you're having those same memories, you're having the same feelings in your body. And also, it's not about being Pollyannish, which is the trope that is used when thinking of positive people. Someone who just has a smile all the time and just blind and going, I am happy, I don't care what I have to say. No, that's not how you live. You don't want to live with blinders on and ears and speak no evil. You want to look at the negative. The negative is there. It's always going to be a part of your life. You want to look at it and do something with it. Look at it and do something with it. It's also focus. What you focus on expands. And the more you focus on the negative, the more you expand the negative. The more you focus on the positive, the more you expand the positive. The more you focus on the problem, the more problems you get. The more you focus on solutions, the more solutions you'll get. That's the way life works. The people who get things done are the people who find solutions instead of wallowing in problems. So practice. Practice every day to be more positive. Every day, look at the solutions. What can you do? What thought can you think that is better than the thought you're thinking now? Work on focusing on what's going right in your life and building on that and using the negatives to build on what's going right in your life and become a wonderful, joyous, expansive person. That is what I teach my clients. That is how I work with my clients, is I focus them on what they want. And it is amazing the progress they go through in just a few months of just a few hours a month, focusing on what they want instead of just complaining and wallowing in problems. They're able to transform their lives. So transform your life today. Namaste.